whatever you want to bring up. Yo, what's up, beautiful savages? It's your boy Kenny Savage here on Savage Council Podcast. I got today with me Oscar Chaparro.
How's everyone doing?
Yeah. So I brought in Oscar because he wanted to kind of, well, what did you want to do?
Just kind of have a conversation with Savage Council.
Oh, shoot. Conversation with Savage Council. I like it. Yeah. Oscar here has been one of the guys that from the beginning has been helping me out getting, all the equipment and stuff, try to figure it out, and spent some time up in here trying to get everything square away and stuff. He's also a recording artist. You're going to have a record drop pretty soon?
It's like an LP, 6 songs. It's called 1012.
Okay.
Be out probably like in August.
1012.
Yeah,
Is that like something significant or?
Those 2 numbers have always been part of my life. That's my mom's birthday too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
My soccer number was 12.
Okay.
I always had 12. And then like 10, like I idolized Lionel Messi. Since I was a little kid, I idolized him.
All right.
He was number 10. So like my mom's birthday was 10/12. My dad's birthday's on 12/12. So 12 has always been part of my life. 10 has always been part of my life. So just those 2 numbers have always like just been there for me.
And who's Andre Messi?
Lionel Messi.
Lionel
Like
Messi.
Lionel Messi.
Okay.
He's the best soccer player in history.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Better than Pele? What?
Better than Pele.
I
know I'm gonna get a lot of
I
people
don't know.
mad with that one.
Hey, whatever, man.
He's better than
what it
Ronaldo.
is.
Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi's way better than him.
For anybody that watches soccer, go ahead, drop a comment below and see. Let us know who you think the GOAT is.
Yeah, if you want to argue with me that Ronaldo's better than Messi,
all right,
go ahead and.
So if you want to argue with them, don't drop it on my. We got Oscar's Instagram. You can hit him up directly, and I'm sure he'll give you all the facts why. So, like, you have been an athlete or what? Like, why is you said you idolize him?
I think it's because like he was always like the underdog. Even when he was always been a smaller guy. He's like 5'7".
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, but like he plays from the team that I first ever watched play soccer. I turned on the TV and Barcelona was playing, and then boom, I see a little guy running through people. And I was like, damn, that guy's a beast.
Yeah.
He's so good.
What year was he active? He's still active?
Yeah, he's still playing right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, when was it that you was watching him?
I think this was like 2007, 2008, around there. A long time ago, I remember. My dad, and then it was like when Ronaldinho was playing in them too. So my dad was like, hey, watch number 10. And then watch number 30. Number 30 is going to be like the new thing. And he's talking about Messi.
Okay.
He was a rookie.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of Messi before.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, guys, I know nothing about soccer. The only reason that I happen to know anything is because my daughters are in soccer, and they have been since they were like 4 years old. I was that guy on the sidelines that sat there and said, what just happened? What just happened? What do you mean offsides? Like, don't you take the ball to the end zone or what?
My father was the type to try to fight the ref.
Yeah. Well, there's definitely some out there, dude. Some of those parents are way more crazier than the kids.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, man, like, the behavior sometimes is just like unreal, dude. Because it's like at the end of the day, like, don't you just want your kids to have a good time, right? I mean, I don't know. That's why I was just kind of like, hey, I don't even know enough to argue with them. So why am I going to even try?
Yeah. And then the soccer community out here in Visalia, like if you go play like an academy and stuff, it's like very like, there's a lot of minorities. Like the Mexicans are the minorities there.
Okay.
So like when you play and like this really like there's racist refs, there's racist like parents and stuff. Like I've been playing one time right there, and then it'd be like, oh, a lot of Mexicans on our team. They'd be like, oh, we're playing against the Spics today.
Still?
Yeah. Like, to this day, there was one time where they told, like, 3 of us, like, hey, you guys can't be here at the church. But, like, we know one of the main guys at the church because it's at the neighborhood church.
Yeah.
We know one of the main guys, and they're like, oh, you can't be here. But, like, we know, like, we told him, oh, it's okay with us. Like, we could play.
Yeah.
And, he's a groundskeeper or something. He was like, well, I don't think they want you guys playing here. And we're like, what do you mean, you guys? Like that. And he goes, you people.
Oh, like that, huh?
I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
but like by now, every time he sees us now, he just like looks at us and then just keeps on doing his thing because we play all the time there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I thought church was a good
that's
thing.
what I said too. That's what I said. I thought it was a good
Welcoming of all kinds. And I might as well just start a cult, man. If you guys want to join the cult of Savage Council, what's up? Let's talk. But yeah, no. So like, hey, so your dad was kind of like, were you a small guy or what? Because like you're.
Nah, I wasn't small. I've always been like a bigger kid, but like, just my dad's always been that Mexican. Like anything like pisses him off. Like,
oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, like a bad call. Well, árbitro vendido, no mames, way. It starts all this shit, like I just start going all crazy.
Yeah, yeah. But that's crazy that there's still discrimination and like those those very like old school derogatory like remarks. I feel like they're not even used anymore. I'm not gonna get all into them, but like it's almost like a learned behavior because you would like kids nowadays wouldn't even know those terms.
Yeah.
If so I mean I'll just say it like because I'm Oriental, I'm Thai. I was born in Thailand and my dad was a soldier in Vietnam. Met my mom in Bangkok and and that's how I'm here. But when I first came to the States, they used to call me slant-eye, chink, like all kinds of stuff. And you don't hear terms like that. I mean, they may get you confused like for Korean or Chinese. They may say, "Oh, you're Chinese," and so but it's like one of those things where it's like, hey, if I hear something like that, it's like, man, like you had to have heard it from like somebody of an older generation. So I'm kind of surprised that like, that still goes around. But then again, hey, man, people are people.
Yeah, you got that, and then you got the new shit that everyone's saying.
Oh, yeah?
It's
what?
bad.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to say nothing.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it takes all kinds, I guess.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, people are people, man. We should just love and appreciate everybody for whatever they are. Yeah, which is totally weird because I think we was at dinner last night and we was talking about that, like with what happened last week with Nipsey Russell and stuff. Not to get full, into it and stuff, but because I don't know much about it, but like at the end of the day, like that's, the guy who shot him, like he didn't value Nipsey Hussle's life at all. And it kind of seems like that's a mentality we're working with nowadays. Is like, oh, you didn't get your way? Well, I'm going to shoot you. Like, that's crazy.
It is crazy because, like, the guy who knew him, he's right there from the hood where the 60s are at. That's where it's like right there in Slauson.
Okay.
So, like, for him to just go ahead and kill him just like that, just because he felt disrespected because Nipsey told him, like, oh, you're a snitch, you can't be here.
Yeah.
Like, that's wild. It's just letting an ego and a pride get in the way to kill a man who has helped so many people, too.
Yeah. Now, you do music here in Visalia.
Yeah.
So is it kind of like, is it kind of like a rough crowd or is it like one of those things where you just navigate and you just kind of avoid, the negative people and try to do your own thing,
Yeah, that's what me and my people do, all of us, like.
Oh, your people as the soccer boys or
nah, like the people I make music with, like everyone, like shout out to Logan, Aaron, Jeremiah, Nate, Tie-Dye, all those guys.
Yeah, super cool cats.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anybody you forget?
Yeah,
like, hey, drop a comment below and we could do a recap. But yeah, nah. Infinite One, because you said Logan. Infinite One. I've had his music on here quite a few times.
That's my guy.
My favorite is Filled with Hundreds.
Hundreds.
Such a good man. Such a good story. Like, just everything positive about that. I really like that. That almost said kid. Everybody's pretty much a kid to me now since I'm older. But so how did you get into music out here? And I didn't know Visalia was such a big music place.
I honestly, everywhere now is a music place because of social media. Everyone wants to make music.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be surprised, like the people you never thought would be making music are making music now.
Oh, I'm already surprised. Yeah. Everyone I run into is either a freaking podcaster or a beat maker But that's so cool though, man, because it's like we live in a day and age where people aren't afraid to just like chase their creative expression.
Yeah, it gives everyone opportunity as well.
Yeah, everyone has a opportunity. They don't have an opportunity to be great at it because like there's so many people doing it. Yeah. But to try. And I think the most grown-up thing is to try something that you're passionate at, and whether you fail or not, like that's where it's at, is just like chasing it. And then just doing it for the right reasons, doing it for the passion, for the love of it. Because, I mean, you can hear all these stories about all these guys you know, they get famous, they blow up, they do really good, and they hate their life. What's the point? Like, you know, I don't know. Do you know anybody offhand, like, you know, that, you know, has suffered stuff like that? I mean, just throughout, like, you know, people tragedies and stuff, you know, DJ AM, Macmillan, is that his name? Mac Miller. Yeah. Stuff like that. And even Justin Bieber had a meltdown not too long ago, right? Everyone thinks he's crazy.
Everyone goes through something eventually.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Like, well, for example, like Nipsey, he just died. That's pretty crazy. That's a good one for the.
Yeah.
He's a good. He was like a hero to everyone. He's like, they say, well, he's a Tupac for our generation. Yeah. But to me, he's actually bigger than that, because he was actually helping, and he's actually from like LA and stuff, from right there.
Yeah. And the fact that he's been doing it a while, and then he chose to stay within the community and then try to, because I think I read somewhere that he actually had a meeting coming up with the LA Sheriff's Department or LAPD or something like that, to talk to them about how to reduce gang violence and how to bring everybody together. Yeah. So, yeah, you know, just great people getting taken down, like, really sucks. But yeah, so but on a more positive note, man, how's your music been? Like you said, you're just about to drop a LP. So what's the difference between EP, LP, and like a full length album?
EP is the shorter one.
Okay, so like 4 songs, for example. 4
songs, and then I'm pretty sure LP is more than 5 songs, 6 songs. And I plan on dropping 6 or 7 songs. I'm still not too sure on this LP. So, yeah.
Is this going to be your first one?
No, it's be my second one.
Okay. What's the name of your first one?
Aura.
Yeah.
Okay. That one produced by Infinite One, produced by Aaron, no mix by Aaron.
Yo, AA Ron. Shout out to AA Ron. Yeah. So second album, Aura. Like that Aura. Like who is that guy that we saw out in LA? Ozuna, yeah, the Ozuna thing. Yeah, because I showed you that video and I was like, oh yeah, like I met the guy who's making the concert tees and stuff. But that it's spelt just like that. If people want to look it up,
AURA, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And my name's Oscar with the V.
Oscar with the V. Yeah. Well, explain that. Is it like OSVAR?
OSCVR.
Oh, okay, yeah. Simple spelling. I'm not good at simple math. I'm not good at, but. Yeah. Some people have told me like, "Hey man, I can't find your music on Spotify or like Apple Music." And I'm like, "It's because did you put the V as an A?" And they're like, "No." And once they do that, I'm like, "Yeah, there it is. It's right there. You found it." I feel like that is hella confusing, dude. To a lot of people. Like, yeah. So, like, have you ever just thought about changing your name?
I would, but the thing is, if I were to put it as the A as the V, like normal Oscar, I get copyrighted.
Copyrighted? How so? That isn't that your name?
There's a Brazilian artist whose name is Oscar, who he has it like copyrighted like himself. Like if you use it, you can get copyrighted.
So wait,
wait. Use my own name. I know.
Wait. So his name's Oscar. He copyrights his own name.
Yeah, as a musician, as an artist name. Like I guess you how like a name. There's a name for it, but I can't think of it right now.
A trademark, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Because he kind of branded himself.
Yeah, he branded it himself.
And that's what he wanted to do.
He did it back like in 2001, I think. As soon as I looked
it up. Before you were even born, huh?
I was born 98, so I was, 3 years old?
Yeah, you would have never known that. You would have grown up to like have your name trademarked by somebody else making music, doing the same thing. No, that's what's up. So how was the reception with your first album?
It was actually pretty good. Like, I got over 5,000 streams on Spotify, like.
Yeah,
4,000 streams on Apple. 4,000 streams on Apple Music, and like I should be getting a check on it pretty soon. I just filled out a thing for like it's like a government paper yesterday on the laptop, pretty much saying like if you make over this much, you're gonna have to give us this much. Like we're gonna tax your taxes. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So they sent me that, and I kept on getting email about it. So I finally filled out the paperwork, and they're like, all right, well, you're gonna be getting a check in 2 weeks from now, from your music. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's great. That's all from Aura.
Yeah. So it's pretty much you know you've made it when you have to start paying government taxes when you pop up on there.
I wouldn't say I made it yet, I guess. Yeah. Doing shows and stuff. So that's pretty good.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. When's your next show?
I'm still not sure.
Still not sure.
About
still in the works.
Yeah, but I kind of want to do a show out of the city because I've been doing a lot of shows in Visalia.
So who produces you or manages you? Like who sets up the show stuff? How do you guys work that?
Just myself, we just get into it, see if we can get the opportunity. We can do it. Shout out to Scripps, and Stacey. They've done the last shows themselves. They've hosted them.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's a C6 show at the Cellar if anybody wants to check it out. No, it probably won't be out in that time, but
yeah. No, so you're saying this is truly a generation where you have to market yourself. Yeah. That just straight up, like nobody's hustling, getting you the shows or nothing for you.
And then if you have a good team around you, that always helps you.
Yeah.
It always helps you because, like, I consider myself having a good team. Everyone around me is helpful. Everyone wants to see everyone eat. Yeah. So with everyone being like that with each other, it helps everyone out. Yeah. So like with Stacey being like, hey Oscar, you want to come do a show on this day in Visalia? We sold out the Cellar Door that day. Yeah. It was pretty wild. It was a packed show. Like I got to perform in front of like almost 180 people. Almost.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Shout out to Stacey. C6 show tomorrow night, right? 7:30.
7 o'clock doors open.
Oh wait, by the time this comes out, it might be.
It's all good. At least he knows he got the shout out.
So Saturday, April 6th, Cellar Door, 7:30. All ages shows or no?
Yeah, all age.
Okay, cool. I kind of like those. I took my daughter and her friend to the last one. The Fun for Dumb one.
Yeah, I performed at that one too.
Yeah. And a lot of people perform.
You can see the recap on your page, right?
Yeah, actually you can. If you're interested, let me know. I got like a lot of people was just like, oh, I don't get what this is. And I'm like, it's just some dudes performing. So if you guys want to see it, like just drop a comment below but that's kind of like what I've been doing is kind of interviewing local artists and stuff and bringing them in and luckily, I mean, you know, Abron was like, yeah, man, I'll help you out with the audio and stuff and me just being a basic guy, I was like, yeah, I'll take the help, man. Like that's what's up. Like, you know, and then but yeah, so second album. So when you do an album, like you don't get a CD no more?
No, these aren't really considered albums to me. Okay. I feel like an album, if I'm going to do an album, I'm going to take my time on it. I'm going to take like 3 years on it. Yeah. 2 years. Like I'm going to take a long time on it. Yeah. Like Aura, it took me like almost 2 years for that to actually like get everything out like completely. Like I had verses on Aura there from like written like when I was a junior in high school. Like to me, like when I first started making music, I was rapping, of course. And like when I was rapping, everybody like, to me, I just like I didn't get that much of joy when I would make a song. Like I'd be like, it's whatever. But until I started making my first song where I was singing and I actually put some emotion in it, I was like, wow, this actually makes me feel some type of way. So this can make someone else feel some type of way. So from there, I was like, I only want to make music that I know people can relate to and people can feel. So that's why my music from there, like I talk a lot about heartbreak and like a lot about stuff like that.
So, like, you're a sensitive dude.
Yeah, I am. I'm pretty sensitive.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
I'm a sad boy.
Sad boy. There you go. That should be your new handle, man. Sad boy in the house.
Sad boy in the house.
This is still the Savage Council, not the Sad Boy Council. Like, you think they're resonating with, like, your... Or do they understand your lyrics? I mean, or is it like emotion or?
I'm pretty sure it's the emotion. Like
just an emotion that you give off.
I wish I could talk to those guys.
So where does that inspiration come to be so sad and to sing about heartbreak and stuff? Because usually it's the opposite way around in modern day hip hop. Everybody's flossing about you know their gains and riches and successes and their domination over just life.
Yeah, I used to be about like all that stuff like when I was like in high school and stuff. Like once I got out of it, I was in a relationship for like 3 years. Got out of it, I was like to me, all that stuff wasn't really cool to me. I wanted to make something that I could feel and that I could feel. Like it's to me like I don't get joy out of like all that stuff like that. Yeah, it's whatever's to me. Like like don't get me wrong. Like of course I like my chains and stuff and I like stuff like that. But like all the other girls like drugs and all the girls and stuff like that. Like to be like flaunting and putting like in music videos and stuff. I'm whatever about that. Yeah, I want to make like something that people can feel and can create and like can hear it and be like, oh, I want to create something like that as well. Yeah. Or like I want to feel that. I want to feel that like in any other way. So I listen to more of my music and that's how like I like that. Like because like recently the other day too, I had a girl tell me like, hey, when are you dropping that project? And she's from here, and I was like, oh, probably like around August. She's like, oh, like let me know when you're dropping it, cause I like your music, like your last EP Aura, like it really helped me through my last breakup. Like,
wow, that's awesome.
That made me feel so good about myself.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, yeah, that's really good. Like, because at one point I did have 2 songs in there that I wanted to be like, I want people to relate to it and be like, oh, they got out of heartbreak, I can relate to it.
Yeah. So what 2 songs are these? Maybe they can go check it out on your Spotify. Is it your Spotify or what?
Yeah,
Where do
Spotify,
people go?
Apple Music, Google Play, anything you have, Amazon.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Or if you want to listen to it free on SoundCloud, right?
If no, you can go on YouTube. I don't have it on SoundCloud, but you know what? I'm about to put it on SoundCloud by the end of this week. I will.
Yeah.
I'll put it on SoundCloud just so people can listen to it. But like those songs, Female Energy and Selfish.
Selfish. Kind of wraps up your whole story about how you viewed yourself in high school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And the relationship as well.
Oh, and the
relationship.
relationship.
Guy, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. No, for sure. I get that. And is it better to live a life where you're aware of your selfishness, like your self-serving maverick lifestyle?
Of course.
Like, is you feel a little bit more happier nowadays? I mean, obviously, you know, you're not drugging and doing all that stuff, but it's like one of those things where it's like you get a sense of satisfaction that you're doing things the right way.
Yeah, a lot. And I actually like cuz like I do a lot of this stuff for my mom as well. And my mom, she told me one time, like, when I showed my rap stuff, she like didn't pay attention to it at all.
Moms didn't like it at all. Huh? Okay.
Whatever about it. But when I showed her the stuff where I was singing, like at one point when I showed her that aura, pieces of aura of it, she started like tears came to her eyes. Like she's like, it's really, really good. Like I like it. Like I like how you're singing and how like you're not saying the stuff that other people are saying, like stuff that I don't like. And I'm like,
yeah, like she's proud of you.
So that made me feel good. It made me feel good, like I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
And like, it's easy.
Like, yeah. So, all right, man. Well, that's going to be a wrap. Thank you, Oscar Chaparro, for being in studio, and thanks for just being here from the start. And,
thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Oh no, dude. Like, no, don't even trip, dude. So, if you are in the area and looking for a good show to go to, April 6th is going to be Stacey at the Cellar Door, all ages. And is there a cover charge there, or is
I think it's $7.
$7 gets you in. I think I saw on his Instagram like 4 or 5 artists performing.
Yeah, there's a good amount of artists.
Okay, so if you're looking for something to do this weekend in the Visalia area, that's what's going to be popping. So it's your boy Kenny Savage. And I am hoping you are living your life to the fullest, being savage and living savage, and staying savage. Rah.